Hi, and welcome back. After traveling to almost 60 countries in the last 25 years, I've definitely made some packing mistakes, and I've organized and reorganized my bags quite a few times, but I've definitely honed my bag down over the years, and today I want to talk about some of my most essential travel items. So let's get started. The first one, I've talked about this before, but this is the Osprey fold-away bag. It's a 20-liter pack, but it folds up into this tiny little pouch, and it's great. It barely takes any space, and I've actually used it now a few times for backpacking and not serious backpacking, but just hiking trips and things, and it works great. It is soft, so you have to kind of make sure you put the things in the backpack the right way, or they can poke you in the back, but it's very comfortable, and it even has a little chest strap and a top pocket and two side pockets so you can fit your water bottle in there, and I usually keep like an umbrella or whatever on the other side. So that's been very helpful. The second one is another bag. So this is a little Chico bag, and same thing. It's great for shopping. It has a little carabiner on it, so you can just hook it to your belt or your backpack or whatever, and then it's a shopping bag. So these are very handy, and I almost just carry this wherever I go, just in case I want to stop and get a baguette or whatever along the way. It's just easy to carry, and it's super handy. The next one is the universal charger. So this one is a Tessin, and the reason I chose this is not only does it have all the different things, so you can plug it into US, or that's Japanese, or you can do UK, or you can do Europe. So it has all those. Also, no matter where you're from, you can also plug it in. So you can plug in a US plug or your UK plug or whatever into it. But the best part, and the reason I chose this one, is it has the 4 different ports. And this is actually perfect because that's pretty much how many cords I have. So I can put one of each cord in there, and one of them is a USB-C. For me, that works perfectly because I still haven't upgraded all my plugs to USB-C, so they still have the old USB-A. But this means I can basically charge everything, including my computer, all at the same time. So this is priceless. The other thing, which I use a lot, actually my phone is having some issues. So this is a portable charger. This one's a little bit big. It's a 20,000 milliamp. And the reason I have this big of one is I actually use this for hiking. So most phones are about 5,000 milliamp hours. And so this one can charge my phone fully 4 times. Now, when I'm in an Airbnb, I don't really need my phone to be charged 4 times when I'm out and about. So I would suggest, if you just want a portable charger, maybe a 10,000 is enough, or even 2 10,000s if you think you might need the 20 eventually, but that way you don't have to carry around the whole 20. So this is a little bit bulky for carrying around on an everyday basis, but this is what I had, so this is what I brought. And I keep this little short cord, so I actually have 2 cords for USB-C, because this little short cord, I can just plug my phone in and carry them both around like this and not have a big cord going everywhere. So I have a long one because if I need to plug in my phone near the bed or something like that, sometimes the plugs are not always close, but I have a short one for this. So this is very handy. And oftentimes, like where I am now, my bed actually doesn't even have an available plug near it. And so I sometimes use this just to charge my phone while I'm in the house. So the next thing is kind of a group, but these are merino wool blended shirts. So this is a tank top by Smartwool, and this is a t-shirt by Icebreakers. And they're both very lightweight. They dry super fast. They don't stink, which is the best part about it. And they're not fully merino 100%. They're blends, and so they're really good for hot weather. So a lot of people think like merino wool is hot, so you can't wear it in warm weather. That's not true. These are not hot, and they dry super fast, so if you need to rinse them out in the sink and wear them the next day, that works perfectly. And also what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, they're moisture wicking. So if you do sweat a little bit, it's supposed to keep it away from your skin, and so that keeps you cooler. The next thing is also merino wool. So these are Darn Tough socks, running socks. These are like a game changer. I'm telling you, I didn't buy these. I got them as a gift, and I didn't want to pay the amount for them because they're kind of expensive. And I am so glad that the person got them for me, because I literally wore them for like 3 runs in a row and they don't stink. So, I mean, they don't stink. It's the weirdest thing. So I would swear by these. Also, I wash them in the sink and they dry really fast as well. So darn tough socks. Worth the $20 or whatever. The next thing is my fanny pack. Don't leave home without it. And I mentioned this before also, but I just really like being able to have my valuables in a smaller pocket or packet. So I will keep some things in my backpack, but usually I keep my wallet in here. And you can either wear it as a regular fanny pack or as a crossbody bag. And sometimes I'll wear it as a crossbody bag, and then I can put my coat over it, and that way you don't have to worry about, anybody grabbing it or whatever. Also, it's just very handy, and I use this for hiking and biking, and sometimes even I forget that I have it on and I wear it around the house. So it's very handy. You can have everything you need at your fingertips. Next thing is my puffy jacket. This is a Mountain Hardwear 800, I think, down fill count or whatever, and very versatile. It has a hood, which I've actually used quite a lot in the last month. I'm in a cold place, so it's a great layer. It's a light layer. It doesn't weigh anything. It packs up really small. And even sometimes when you're in a warmer place, like I remember in Thailand, the air conditioning on the bus was freezing, and so you could use this as just something to put over you. Or I've used it as a pillow on buses and planes when I don't have when they don't give you a pillow. Or I took the Amtrak, like a 3-day trip from El Paso to Chicago, and I used this as a pillow, and it was great. So even if you're going somewhere warmer, it's nice to have just a lightweight, very packable jacket. And sorry, I should have put these closer to me. This one also is a jacket. It's a Windbreaker, and I use it for when it's not quite as cold, and I use it for running. So if it's a cold day while I'm running, I can wear this, and it's just super easy, packable, light. I can even carry it with me in case I get cold, or sometimes I'll run to a place and then I'll have a coffee with somebody or something like that. So I don't want to wear a big jacket, but I need a jacket when I'm at the coffee shop or wherever. So just, lightweight, super easy, packable, all that stuff. It's great extra layer. And that's a Patagonia Windbreaker. This is something I did not think I was going to barely use. So I brought this. It's a Pashmina that I got when I was in Istanbul a long time ago. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to throw it in my bag because I might want like a lap blanket or something, just in case. And it was one of those things where, I don't like to bring extra things that I like, oh, maybe just in case, maybe I'll use that, because I feel like most of the time those don't pan out. But where I've been lately has been cold, and the Airbnb I'm in doesn't have like a throw blanket or anything. So sometimes I'll just sit on the couch, I'll put this over me. And also I've used it on the train as like a lap thing. And also it's been so cold, I've been using it as a scarf. So it's just a super easy thing to carry. It's not very heavy, and it's been very, very helpful. The last thing isn't really like a essential item, but there's something I like to do, which is just to make myself comfortable when I get to a new place. And so I have this little, treat pack or whatever you want to call it. And all it is a coffee, some salt, and a bar. And that way, let's say I get somewhere and it's late at night and I don't have time to go to the grocery store, and I just want to have a coffee in the morning and not have to worry about where it's going to come from. It's just kind of a nice little treat to myself. Sometimes everything doesn't have to be, you need your luxury items. Everything doesn't have to completely make sense. So this is just a little treat where, just in case if I'm on the road and I don't have a chance to get a coffee for whatever reason, it's super lightweight, it doesn't take up much space, and it just makes me happy to be able to have a coffee before I have to set out in the morning to go and do all my errands. So just one of those things for peace of mind. So Okay, well that's it. Now that I've talked about some of the essential items that I bring, let me know in the comments, what essential items do you take with you when you're traveling? Thank you for watching and happy travels.